Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahanna. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
Yep, you good to go, Elisha. You look 2 hours. Yep. You good on YouTube? Mm-hmm. Kalawan, present thyself. Your name.
Akalawan, Ban God, Ban Yasharala.
Kalawan, Ban God, Ban SHALAM.
Yahabashim Yahshua Barakatah.
I.S.U.P.K. And it will be Barakatham.
Barakatham.
To multiple brothers come. Barakatham. All right, now come on. All right, go ahead, Elisha. All right, imagine everyone stand. And you're going to get the scroll, Kalawan. Hold on. Grab it from here, just like that. The top part, Kalawan. The top part. Hold your feet in the middle. There you go. There you go. All right. Well, Panya Padam, which means to rise and face the east, which is straight back behind us like this. And it's actually a light shot. It's this way. It's in the corner like this. There you go. There you go. Just like that. All right.
The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayah. Kodash. Ayah. Shemka.
Yahweh.
Malak. Sabbath.
Ratazah.
Ayah.
Aisha.
Maharatazah. Kawah. Ayah. Bashemayah.
Nathanawa.
Lacham.
Ham.
Yawam.
Masalafanawa.
Chabawafnaw. Chabawafnaw. Wala'ah.
Gabayanawa.
Gonna say a warning.
Abal.
Awashayanaw. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Lakah.
Hamalakwa.
Wa'ala.
Hatapara.
I will love you. Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
The power in the the power. Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua. Baba Kusha. Nathanawa. Hakak. Lapa. Call Makala. Call Manawa. Hakak. Latahom. Amatazariah. Hakak. Lahakwi. Mati. Hakak. Awachawa. Tama'ala. Garsha. Bashim Yahushua. Wadaman.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All men of sickness. And all men of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against the unclean spirit. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
The prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahushua.
Shimmy Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Banawa.
Bayashalam.
Bayashalam.
Waha.
Waha.
Bayasapar.
Bayasapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapak.
Rapah.
Magun.
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 Bashim Yahushua.
Shimmy Yahushua.
The one Aman.
What we just said was Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us and Israel in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121. Asha.
Asha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahari.
Bahari.
Bayam.
Mayan.
Yabaha.
Yabaha.
Izar.
Izari.
Izar.
Izari.
Ma'am.
Ma'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemaya.
Shemaya.
Baharatazah.
Baharatazah.
Al Yatham.
All your son.
Namawat.
Namawat.
Regal.
Regal.
Al Yanawam.
All your Nawam.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayasham.
Yayasham.
Shawamor.
Shawamor.
Yasha'al.
Yasha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tizal.
Tazal.
Al Yah.
Al Yah.
Yamnika.
Yamdinka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Shema.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakayim.
Yakab.
Wayarah.
Wayarah.
Walayala.
Alayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Kal Ra.
Makal Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Napash.
Afnapasga.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazah.
Tazah.
Wabwad.
Wabwa'ah.
Maita.
Ma'ifah.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Walam.
I will love.
Amam.
Aman. I will lift up mine eyes into the
I will
hills.
lift up mine eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in
this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al Namayalha.
All the Mayalakam.
Al Vakarash.
All the Karah.
Al Shakwat.
All the Shakwat.
Al
All
Yahanna.
the Yahanna.
Al Yabika.
Our Yapik.
Yahamma Yawan.
Yahweh Yawan.
Mashanai.
Wamashanai.
Yasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Amika.
Awaimak.
Yarayam.
Yairayam.
Sawa.
Sawa.
Wayatayai Tazawa.
Wayafay Ai Tazawa.
Al Tazam Pawanyaka.
Altazap Pawani.
Omawa.
Amawa.
Nakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakaki.
Wanakaki.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala.
Wala.
Yasakor.
Yazakon.
Sham Yashal.
Sham Yasha.
Aywa.
Aiwa.
Ya.
Kaya.
Nawai Tazawa.
Now I Tazawa.
La.
La.
Had.
Yafadwa.
Alif.
Auli.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakawaf.
Yaparaf.
Aholia.
Holy.
Wam.
Alawam.
Wayashamaolia.
Waya Shema Auli.
Mawab.
Mawaba.
Hadar.
Magari.
The ball.
The ball.
Waimawan.
Waimawa.
Wamala.
Waimala.
Alasha.
Palasha.
I'm Yashabi.
I'm Yashabi.
Tazawo.
Tazawu.
Yamashawo.
Yamashawu.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Tayo.
Tayo.
Zomawa.
Zarawa.
William Lawa.
Abundant
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Lahom.
Lahom.
Gamad.
Gamad.
Kasayasa.
Kasayasara.
Kayabi.
Kayabi.
Yonakhor.
Yonakhor.
Wayashwa.
Yashwa.
Yashamadwa.
Yashamad.
Ayanda Ra.
Bayandara.
Iowa.
Iowa.
Imam.
The mom.
Adama.
La Dama.
Shayadam.
Shayathamwa.
Yadiyabu.
Nadiyabu.
Ra.
Kaira.
Kazaba.
Because Adam.
Zabat.
Because about.
Kazalmana.
Because of Almanah.
All the say a come one.
Call to say a come.
Ashore.
Ashore.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Hey Rashad.
Naya Rashad.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah.
Nawa.
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 Alahayim.
Alahai.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayadam.
Shayathamwa.
Gagala.
Gagala.
Watch.
Shakwa.
Lapanya Baka.
Apanya Rakah.
Ash.
Sha'at.
Jabari Yawa.
Nabahari Yaira.
Wakahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Alahan.
Galahat.
Koyam.
Maryam.
Gan.
Khan.
Yeah, that.
Daradap.
Masarika.
Masahira.
What was so pat?
Wamasawa Pafka.
Tabahalam.
Gabalam.
Mala'a.
Malah.
Panya home.
Panyaham.
Walawan.
Follow
William Bakwash.
Where the question.
Yamga.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
William Baal.
Where Bahal.
Idea.
I got.
What is the par?
Where far.
What a bad.
Where back.
Where the eye.
Where the eye.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Aka.
Asaf.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahweh.
Lebad.
Lebat.
Ow.
Ow.
Lawan.
You won.
Ow.
Ow.
Call.
Call.
Rantaza.
Amon. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O
And
Yahweh.
be not still, O Yahweh. For lo,
Thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy
And
people.
consulted against thy hidden
They
ones.
consulted against thy hidden
They
ones.
have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
In the name of Israel
may be no more in
May be
remembrance.
no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom
Tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Israelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
the
the Baal
and Ammon
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asa also is joined with them.
Asa also is joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished in Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like a red,
and like Zeb,
and like Zed,
gave all their princes,
all the princes,
as Zabah,
as Sabbath,
and as Amunah,
and as the moon,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in
the
possession.
houses of Yahanna in possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wind,
as the stubble before the
as
wind,
the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy
and
tempest,
make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
Oh, Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let them be confounded,
and troubled forever.
trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame,
let them be put to shame,
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High,
art the Most High,
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So be it.
So be the prayer, the blessings, and the power structure. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Mayaka?
Why Lahai?
Why Alahayim?
Atazab Yah.
Atazab Yah.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yah.
Alawap Yah.
Hasaranya.
Hasaranya.
Hakatazayanya.
Akwatazayanya.
Afoyoyaya.
Akwatazayanya.
Wapya.
Why
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Shim Yahweh Shah.
Wada Amam.
Wada Amam. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
Troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Sorrow, which means to turn. Okay, now you can put the scroll down. Salakia. This is what I meant to do before.
Yeah.
You can put the scroll down. A column one. All right. Right hand. All right, you face forward with your left hand over your chest. And you say, La Yasha Allah.
La Yasha'Allah.
Then you take the drink. And La Yasha Allah means to Israel. There you go. Yeshabi, which means to be seated. Right, go ahead, clap it up. You still on my way. Probably more. All right. We're in the book of Numbers, the 18th chapter, in verse 7. Right? We finished off in verse 6 last Saturday. All right. Numbers 18 and 7. Right? Because remember, we were reading last week, the last few weeks actually, read about, excuse me, this is your water too, buddy. Yeah. Excuse me. The last 2 weeks we were reading about the Korah, Dathan, the princes of the assembly, and how they betrayed Moses and how the Lord put them to death. Just last week, we read how the Most High put them to death for questioning Moses' authority and for trying to be the new authority that God didn't set up, right? God never set up Korah, Dathan, and the 250 princes of the assembly. He set Moses and Aaron up over Israel. And you have to accept who God puts over us. Right now, that man is commanding Yahanna. Give him a hand. And the Israelite school I.S.U.P.K. And that is who's going to usher in this Third World War and Christ's return. You cannot question it. You have to join. You have to look at what's happening tonight, which I knew was going to happen Friday night. I was listening to an ex-Army general and ex-Navy admiral who was over the entire Fifth Fleet when I served in Esau's military. Yes. Oh, yeah. And they said it. They said, well, they said, peradventure, he's going to strike Friday nights because he has a tendency, Trump, when they say he, they're referring to Donald Trump, the devil that you voted for. And they said he has a tendency to strike Friday nights when people are sleeping. Remember, they're on a different time zone than we are here. And so he said, when we're asleep, that's when they like to strike. And he's done it throughout the course of both presidencies. So they said it's more than likely going to be Friday this Friday, which was last night, Friday night or Saturday night, and they said that they already anticipated it happening. And let me tell you what else they said. And remember, this is from the people who advise the presidents of the United States of America in the military. They have the ranks of generals and admirals. You understand? This isn't some pushover. This isn't some journalist. These are people who know the capabilities of America's Army, Marine Corps, Navy, and Air Force because they commanded those groups. They said that not only is America not going to win this war, they said that they're going to be triple the casualties that the Iraq war produced. That's what they said. That's what all the experts said. So as you're watching that strike, and Iran, by the way, struck the naval base in Bahrain, right? That's the place I was in Bahrain. I remember exactly what it looked like, smelled like, everything. It wasn't nothing to do in Bahrain. It's just desert. And it is a huge naval, I want to say the Naval Expeditionary Force, the MEUs are stationed in Bahrain. Because I remember being there talking to a lot of the MAs, right? A lot of the MAs. If the sister by Shemata's on, that sister down there in Dallas, she was an MA in Esau's Navy. She knows that Bahrain is a huge naval, it's a huge hub and base for Esau's Navy's expeditionary unit. The MAs, the Riverines, some SOs, some SBs, they're stationed in Bahrain. Well, after America struck Iran, Iran struck Bahrain and struck the naval base in Bahrain, and they already saying that they don't know what the casualties are. And always remember something. America will not release every casualty because they don't want to look like the loser. And that's every country. Russia didn't do it in this Ukraine war. Ukraine didn't do it. The Vietnamese didn't do it. America didn't do it during the Vietnam War. You don't want to look like a loser, so you don't release those numbers. But I'm here to tell you why. If it's true that Iran struck the naval base in Bahrain, brother, the casualties is going to soar in the hundreds. They're going to soar in the hundreds. And that's what those military ex-generals said. They said that this will be triple the casualties, American casualties, than the first Gulf War, Persian War, and the Iraqi Enduring Freedom back in 03 to 06. They said it's going to triple the numbers. So just remember that as that dumbass president you voted for is making those decisions. He's ushered you into the Third World War, and that's what's prophesied of in the Bible. And so last week, as you're reading about the traitors amongst our people who don't want Commanding General Yahanna, who didn't want Moses in charge, just remember where they do want you. They don't want you to be in the UPK. They do want you to be in Esau's Navy to get killed in Bahrain. They do want you to vote Democrat and Republican so that you can die when Christ returns. We want you to live in the Israelite school UPK. We don't want you to die. And the only way you can live is if you obey the Most High God. Everyone understands. Go ahead, Elijah.
And just to
Most High God.
hit on the point, when we brought this up last week about Moses and the other cats that was coming up against Moses. That's basically what we call the UPK. You hear General Yahanna say fake Israelites.
Yeah, right.
He's not saying that, because it tickles, it makes him laugh. He's saying it because that's exactly what these cats was doing that was coming up against Moses, was being fake Israelites. They were trying to go overthrow Moses and start their own camp. But the Lord isn't with you just because you have the knowledge of the Bible.
So I just got a report. This is we gonna get this confirmed. So I get breaking news. Another thing they plan on happening. The Straits of Hormuz, which Iran controls, and just so y'all know, me and y'all sister Mariah we was there. I still remember crossing the Straits of Gibraltar, the Straits of Hormuz, the Persian Gulf, the Arabian Sea, the Mediterranean Sea, and the goddamn where else was we crossed what's the other one the Suez Canal. Brother, the Iranians control that whole entire sector of swath of naval assets. They control it. You know what goes through the Straits of Hormuz? Your gasoline, your fuel, your oil. They just saying, I just got word, confirmation that they're closing the Straits of Hormuz, which means what? Your gas is about to go up. They're saying gas is going to go up $2 to $3 than what it already is because Iran is going to shut down the Straits of Hormuz. What else comes through the Straits of Hormuz? Your phones, your cell phones. You think your cell phones come from China. Your cell phones don't come from China. Your cell phone, that iPhone y'all have, It is composed of over 1,500 different parts. Those 1,500 different parts come from all over the world. These things are about to get more expensive. I know it don't seem like much now, saying, well, they're closing the Straits of Hormuz, gas gonna go up. We've dealt with gas going up. Y'all don't even understand the level of SHTF that's about to hit this place. And just for record, I'm talking about for white Americans and for niggas that love America. I'm not talking about in the UPK. We're protected. I'm talking about you niggas that love America, you Latinos that love America, and of course you oppressors because you're the real American. Well, you said you loved America so much. Let's see how much you love America when gas is $5 a gallon. So just remember, I just said that, Elijah. Remember I said that. Right? They're going to close the Straits of Hormuz, and there's so many other effects from this strike that dumbass Donald Trump just completed last night. There's so many effects. There's going to be a lot of different things, not just the Straits of Hormuz, but there's going to be a lot of different effects from that strike that mean retaliation for Iran, and also that means retaliation for Iran's allies. Iran's allies are China and Russia. China. So the things that you do get from China, just remember, I said this today on February 28, 2026. They are going to go up. It's going to be more expensive. You better start stocking up on food, fuel, water. You better do it now. Because I'm telling you that this is ushering in the Third World War. And right before I give it back to you, Elijah, if I may, another thing I saw was Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, the Secretary of War, said that America's military is no longer not America's military, but America's military officers are no longer able to go to Ivy League schools. Harvard, Yale, Brown, Cornell, they won't be able to go to Ivy League schools. That's the first time in American history a Secretary of Defense ever made that took that direction. That is Babylon. What's the significance of that? The significance of that is you're stupid. You're going to be. What are you trying to cut in on? No, you're too wild. That's a good question. What the brother asks is good. What's the significance of America's leaders, the generals, admirals, captains, lieutenants, not able to go to Cornell, not able to go to Yale, Harvard? So you think they can't come, like if they was to graduate from those schools, they can't go and become an officer, and then the officers who are already in can't go there. You see, you understand now? The officers who are already serving, they can't go to the Ivy League schools. William and Mary, Georgetown, Yale, Harvard, Brown, Cornell, they can't go to those schools. I mean, you said why can't they? Why? Because the dumbass Pete Hegseth, that's the Secretary of Defense, said they can't. And the reason he said they can't is because they're brainwashing America's future leaders. This is not a joke. What I just said isn't me being funny. This is legit real. This is an article you can look up and read. He got his reason. Just yesterday, the moment before they struck Iran, they made the decision that America's leaders, the military leaders, the generals, admirals, captains, you cannot be an officer and go to those universities. You cannot do it. And you can't be an officer coming from those universities. So the significance of that is, what are the significance of Ivy League schools? Your education, your academia. You're gonna have the dumbest people in charge now. Well, they got Donald Trump as their leader. That's Babylon falling. Is everyone? Just make it clear that these things happening at the same time is not a coincidence. These things happening at the same time is ushering in World War III and the fall of Babylon. But Rabbi how was shot for that? This place needs to fall. Go ahead, Elisha. Salaki, I'm done. I didn't mean to cut you off. No, because I wanted to hit a point on what you were saying too, but just so you can see that the Lord only deals with a leader. He doesn't, just because you have the knowledge of the Bible doesn't mean you're fit to go teach the Bible. You don't break off from the UPK and go start a fake Israelite group because the Lord was with the UPK. That's how you knew you was an Israelite. So why go and try to start your own group? You get what I'm saying? That's because it's not driven by the Spirit of the Lord. That's driven by your own lust and you wanting to be the leader. You want to be the man. You understand? You want to go start your own group and be the man. And that's just simply what it is when it comes down to that. Now, on this military thing, what Officer Malak just brought out was heavy because he said he's listening to ex-military experts. Yes. Right? Now, think about the Bible. And if you know who Esau is according to the Bible, you know Esau's blessing. Take your phone out. Everybody put your phones on mute. If you know Esau's blessing, Esau's the so-called white man, or the beginning of the so-called white race. That was his blessing.
was war. You know what I mean? The blessing of the sword. So if these oppressors are telling you about war and the statistics and the numbers and things that that's going to come to pass, you better listen.
That's right.
You better listen. They're not just blowing smoke.
That's right.
They're devils. But when it comes to that war, when it comes to things of that nature, they are experts in it.
That's right.
And they're going to be doing some striking. You remember when 9/11 happened? At the 9/11, like you said, remember everybody was surprised that the gas jumped up? They were talking about gas was going to be $10 a gallon. Yep. It didn't jump up that much, but it was enough to make people complain. It wasn't no more 80 cents, 90 cents, $1.25. Them days are behind. Now the average gallon of gas is what, $3, $4?
Yeah.
So now the average gallon of gas about to be what, $7, $8?
In the Midwest, it'll be 15 out in California.
Yeah, it'll be, forget about Cali and Vegas and in New York and out on the coast.
Brother.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, the Lord is definitely, with the brothers here in the I.S.U.P.K, starting with Commander General Yahanna and pushing these revelations or pushing these prophecies out, trying to wake our people up. We just so sleep. Or and a lot of times, not only are we sleep, we just in denial. You know what I'm saying? We don't want the worst to come because we want to live in America forever where it's comfortable. Look, that's not going to happen. They striking military bases, they shooting missiles, and like the Bible says, there's wars and rumors of wars.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Rumors are true.
They at war right now with Iran. It's on everything now. You can open up your phone, and that's another thing. If I could, just as a forewarning to what's going on too. Remember, China and Russia are the biggest allies of Iran, and China and Russia absolutely hate America. And so another thing that is a possibility. It's not likely, but it is a possibility. Is the internet being shut? Not the internet being shut off, but there could be some discrepancies and interruptions with signal services, outages. Just expect that kind of thing. You prepare for it anyway. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's a likelihood. And simply because the Chinese are very strategic when it comes to, and the Russians as well, when it comes to cyber threats and cyber security threats. They are a big cyber threat. And just another, oh my God, brother, the Bible, get the Lord in hand. Another thing that just happened yesterday that nobody even noticed. Nobody even noticed this. The Pakistani government struck the Afghans.
I think that's what I saw
yesterday. Yes,
that's what I saw.
I.S.U.P.K, the same thing as me. He noticing all these wars and rumors of wars in Taiwan. Who would have thought that Pakistan and Afghanistan would have been at war? Just so y'all know, Afghanistan and Pakistan are neighboring countries. Who would have? That's where they found Osama bin Laden. Who in the hell would have thought Pakistan and Afghanistan would have even been at war? They're at war. And you know who Pakistan's ally is? America. America just got out of the goddamn war with Afghanistan. And you know who runs Afghanistan? The Taliban. The same people who just whooped the ass of the Navy SEALs and Delta Force for 23 years. Taliban. Taliban are a bunch of homosexual, child molesting, bocce boy loving farmers. And they kicked the ass of American Special Operations for 20 years so much that your President Trump pulled out. Your President Obama and Biden.
They don't have the what did he say in that speech? They don't have the will to fight for.
Yeah, they don't have the will to fight another 20 years. But you are fighting Iran, and this is what you don't know. When you fight, by them fighting Iran, it just opened up a whole floodgate of all of these different proxy wars. And you're gonna see things like Pakistan and Afghanistan. You're gonna see things like that in these coming months. You're gonna be like, well, what the hell is Cuba fighting with this? Why is Canada fighting with Greenland? What the hell is going on? World War III is going on. That's what's going on. Christ returning, a black man from the tribe of Judah coming to free his people. That's what's going on. You thought we were just crazy niggas for 50 years, 60 years. Now you see everything that's been prophesied in this school by the Bible is the truth. It's not a game anymore. This is the real deal. So what you should do, you should find your nearest I.S.U.P.K branch and join it. And do whatever that camp leader tells you to do. If he tells you to put on all black, do it. If he tells you to walk on your hands for a week, do it. Whatever you do, just know it's for your protection so that you can get saved when Christ returns. That's all I wanted to say.
And please, just not to mention all the other things that are being revealed.
Like Epstein.
Oh my God, with the Epstein files. look, when I saw Commanding General Yahanna get excited, you know, we're not conspiracy nuts here. Like, we're not conspiracy theory nuts. But that Epstein file opened up so many ideas of how wicked this nation is, this nation of people is. Like, you gotta imagine, like, with them slicing DNAs and trying to create a superior race. We're living in a time where the information, for one, can't be hidden.
Yeah, right.
What else did Donald Trump? He's talking about was that Barack Obama said talking about the aliens?
That's Barack Obama.
That was Barack Obama. Now Trump is trying to. What is he trying to do with Barack Obama?
Oh, he's trying to. He said that he wants. Excuse me, put him in jail.
He want to put Barack.
He released confidential information.
Yeah, I mean,
but look, he's in the Epstein files, like
he's in the Epstein file. Well, this is the leader that you all voted for, ignorant niggas and ignorant Hispanics and a whole bunch of racist ass devils. Y'all voted for Donald Trump, but the information that is being released now, a lot of people regret voting for Donald Trump. You regret this leader that you currently have in this position, but you look down in the at brothers here in the I.S.U.P.K. We've been trying to tell you this before it even happened. What's going to go on? We've been trying to warn, especially with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We've been trying to warn our people what is going to go on, and it's not going to get any better. So if we make it that long, I don't know when Christ is coming back, but the next presidential election, you think because Trump did a horrible job, and you think the Democrats are going to do better, it's going to get worse.
That's right.
That's all I want you to know. It's going to get worse. Nothing's going to get better until Christ comes back.
Yeah, right.
And I yield.
Yeah, right. Go ahead. We're in Numbers chapter 18 and verse 7. Numbers 18 and 7.
You opened it up with that word. That was
right. Y'all better pay attention and take heed to what the men of God are saying. Let's go. Y'all better stock up on everything. Shit, whatever you need to stock bullets, ammo, fuel, everything. Get everything you need. Stock up. Get chickens, get everything you need, because it's going to be a long, long time. Just remember, I should say it this way, in a poetic way. It's going to be a long winter. You're gonna know what that phrase means. You burn the fat off your soul. You're gonna learn what that means here in these coming months. You Americans, I'm talking to America. See, America has never been touched in your lifetime. You're about to see what it means when we tell you that you burn the fat off your soul. You're gonna learn what that phrase means. You're gonna learn it. You white people are gonna learn what justice really is. You're gonna see with your own eyes what it means to be an effing idiot voting for a dummy like Trump. You're gonna learn what recompense is. You're gonna learn what that is. You white people, I'm talking to you Americans that love America, that salute the flag and drink all those brews. You're gonna learn in the next few months what recompense is. You're gonna learn that. You're gonna learn what it means to have to pay for your father's sins. Read it, Elisha, whatever you got.
Numbers chapter 18, verse 7. Wa'ata, wa'banya, atat, ata shamar. Slakia. Da shamar wa'af, kahanafkum, lakal, devar, hamazabak, walabanya, la parakat, wa'ai, but wa'ai batatum, I bata, matana, hatam, ap, kahanafkum, wahazar, hakorab, yawa ma. Verse 8. Wayadabar Yahweh all Akaran wa anya hana natataya la af mashamara dar wa mafia lahal hodashya manya yasha'ala la natanyam lama shalha wala banyak la khafwa I walom. Verse 9. Za ya la ma kodash ha kodashim man ha'ash call korabnum lachal manachatum walachal hata'akum walachal ashaman ya ashamam ashar yasha yahwa la loya kodashim la hawa'a wala banyak. Verse 10. Bakodash, Hakodashim, Da Ha Nawa, Kal, Zakar, Ya Ha, Akwa, Kodash, Ya Lak. Verse 11. Wazah Lak, Thara Wamath, Mathanum, Vapal, Thana Wapaf, Manyaya Sha'alalat, Natatanyam, Wala Banya, Wala Bafyak, Atat, Laha, I Walam, Call, Sapawar, Baba Yatat, Yaha, Afwat. Verse 12, Call, Halal, Yatazah, Yatazahar, Wakal, Halal, Daya, Rawach, Wada Gan, Ra'ash Yat, Ra'ash Yatam, Ashar, Yatanwa, La Yahawa, La Natatyam. Verse 13. I think that's where I'm stopping. 13.
Come on.
Bako warrior, Ka Ashar, Baratism, Ashar, Yaba Yahawa, La Yahawa, La Ya Ha, Tahawar, Baba Yatak, Ya Ha Khan, Ya Kalnawa, Ya Kalnawa.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 7. Therefore, thou and thy sons with thee shall keep your priest's office for everything of the altar and within the veil, and ye shall serve. I have given you priest of face unto you as a service of gift, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. Office. Salaki, sir, that's office.
Yeah.
Salaki, sir.
Everybody tired.
I have given your priest.
No,
I have given your priest office unto you as a service of gift, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death.
Yeah, man. Just so y'all know, this is something that also blew my mind coming into the truth, because as a Christian, you always think God is just all love all the time. Like the Bible is full of the Lord, the Most High God, he's the author of so many deaths because of the disobedience of the person that died. You are earning your death when you live a life that's against God. That's what you're doing. God doesn't love you when you're sinning against him. When you're eating pork, stuffing your face with crab and shrimp, you stuffing your face with a cigarette and a blunt, and you're pouring out your sisters. God doesn't love you, man. What you need to do is repent and turn back to the Lord.
That's right.
That's all you have to do. The Lord then he will love you and forgive you. But you first have to change your life. God is the author of so many deaths, whether it's in this life or the past life, back in the time that we're reading about. He's the author of so many deaths. And you know why? Because people live their life in the way that they want to be put to death by God. You voting, you celebrating your birthday or Christmas or Thanksgiving, you smoking, getting high, sinning against God, you're asking the Lord to put you to death. All you have to do is turn back to the Lord. What I would advise you, any brother or sister, to do right now, especially in the days that we're living in, you better turn back to the Lord. You better come and find your nearest UPK branch. Go search I.S.U.P.K on everything: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X. Do it, and you will find one of our schools where you live. Go join that school. If you're here in the Kansas City area, we're right here. We're right here, full of brothers and sisters and brothers and sisters, brotherhood, sisterhood, full of love for one another, teaching each other the truth, helping each other out, being there for one another, stocking up with each other. Hell, we're going to need to here in a second out here. We're doing it together. We're doing it for the Most High, and we're doing it for our people. You want to be a part of this brotherhood, then you can come, man. You can come in here, sis. Come in here, brother. But you have to first make the decision yourself. You got to say, do I want to continue to get high as America is about to lose to Ukraine, as America is about to get bombed by Russia, China, when the lights get cut off? What do I want to be? Do I want to be in the house by myself, scared to death, praying to God, and God may not hear my cry? Or do I want to be amongst brothers and sisters who are obeying the Lord, knowing that God is with them? That's a decision you have to make. Go ahead, keep going, Kalawan.
Verse 8. And the Most High spake unto Aaron, behold, I also have given thee the charge of mine heave offerings of all the hallowed things of the children of Israel. Unto thee have I given them by reason of the anointing, and to thy sons by an ordinance forever. Verse 9, this shall be thine of the most holy things, reserved from the fire, every oblation of theirs, every meat offering of theirs, and every sin offering of theirs, and every trespass offering of theirs, which they shall render unto me, shall be most holy for these and for thy sons, for thee and for thy sons. Verse 10, in the most holy place shalt thou eat it. Every male shall eat it. It shall be holy unto thee. Verse 11, and this is thine, the heave offering of their gift, with all the wave offerings of the children of Israel. I have given unto them thee. I have given them unto thee, and to thy sons and to thy daughters with thee by a statute forever. Every one that is clean in thy house shall eat of it. Verse 12, all the beasts, all the best of the oil and the best of the wine and of the wheat, the first fruits of them which they shall offer unto the Most High, them have I given thee. Verse 13, and whatsoever is right is first right in the land which thou shalt bring unto the Most High shall be thine. Every one that is clean in thine house shall eat of it.
Also, like, I sent you a lot of good reaction videos. I sent you a lot of good reaction videos. I got, yeah, Facebook. I will. No, I'm just letting you know. No. With this World War III in Iran, whoo, boy, them strikes, you see the missiles coming down Iran, boy. On Bahrain base, they sent some missiles out. There's gonna be some good video footage coming up in this week. I.S.U.P.K Kansas City on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. Because, brother, it is just some. I mean, days like this, we pray. Times like this, we pray for the UPK. Times like this, we absolutely have prayed for the UPK. The time that ushers in, and I know this is my prayer. I don't know this, but I'm praying that it ushers in attack on Saudi Arabia, because that is the third world war that has always been prophesied of in the I.S.U.P.K. Like with Iran hating Saudi Arabia and America going to war with Iran right now. What I'm praying is that Iran just launches at least one of them boys over there to Saudi Arabia, because what's going to happen is that America will be forced to now be in a full engaged battle in all our war with the Middle East. And that is the precipice of Christ's return. Oh, yeah. And that, you're going to see me dancing. I'll get out this class and dance in the street. And so I'll be there moonwalking in the middle of the street like Michael Jackson in the Palawan. So, like, go ahead, Elijah. And this is the thing, like, if any Christians that are, like, watching right now that may be watching that come across this, if you're a Christian, I have a question. Because Christians, tomorrow when you go to church, y'all going to be in there praying for world peace. Yep. Who do you pray? Whose side do you pray for? Do you pray on the side of America? That's right. You get what I'm saying? Or do you pray on the side of Afghan? Like, who do you pray to? Who do you pray for in this situation? Do you pray on the people who died? Do you pray on the people who sent the missiles? Yeah. How do you judge your prayer if you're a Christian tomorrow when you go to church? That's right. I don't get that. We understand in the UPK that take a side. You got to take a side. You got to take a side. You can't pray for both of them because one is going to kill the other. Which one does God love? Which one does God love? That's the question. Does God love the ones who are sending the missiles, or does God love the ones who are getting struck by the missiles? That's right. When you go to church tomorrow, I think you Christians need to ask yourself that. But maybe the men that you see on the street corners aren't crazy at all, because we pray to the Most High God
who's in control of everything.
Yeah, right.
He's the reason those missiles went over there. He's the reason those people died.
Yeah, right.
He's the terrible power that you should be afraid of, but you're not. Especially if you're black and Hispanic, you're gonna go to church tomorrow and eat Lord knows what.
That's right.
Lord knows what. You're gonna go sleep with some man's wife. You're gonna go smoke weed. You're gonna go pop perks. You're gonna go club and drive drunk and get into a goddamn car wreck. So what side are you gonna pray to?
That's right.
The side that shot the missiles or the side that got blew up by the goddamn missiles?
That's right. Man.
That's what you Christians need to figure out. It's a lot.
Right. Yeah, right. Verse 14.
Numbers chapter 18, verse 14. Call Haram, Ba Yasha Allah, Ya. Verse 15. Call Patar, Raham, Lachal, Bashar, Ashar, Yahar Yabu, La Yahweh Ba'adam, Wababa Hamad, Ya, La Ak, Pada, Da Pada, Af, Bakawar, Hadam, Wa Af, Bakawar, Haba Hama, Hata Ma'a, Da Pada. Verse 16. Wapada, Wayawa, Maban, Hadash, Pada, Ba'ai, Rakak, Kasap, yeah, that's Kasap, Kasap, Hamashap, Shapwa, Yam, Bashakwa, Hakwa Dash, Aisha Ranyam, Garab, Hawa, Hawa, it's a lot there. Verse 17. Bakawar, Shawar, Awa, Bakawar, Bashab, Kashab, Awa, Bakawar, Eyes, La'a, Da, Kodash, Hum, Af, Damam, Damam, Dazakwa, Dazarak, Al, Hamazabat, Wa'af, Kalabam, Bakwa, to Yar, Dakwa to Yar, Asha, La Rayaf, Nayafak, La Yahweh, verse 18. Wabasharam, Wabasharam, Ya, La, Kakazab, Hata Nawapa. No, that's right. Hata Nawapa, Hata Nawapa, Waka Shawa, Hayamyak. La, Ya, verse 19. Call Dar Wamath HaKodashim Ashar Yarayamwa Banya Yasha'ala La Yahweh Naftatanya La Wala Banyak Wala Banafyak Atat La Lahaf Iwalam Baryaf Malak Iwalam Haba'a Lapanya Yahweh La Wala Zar Ike Atat. Verse 20.
Last verse,
the water. Why Ashar, Yahweh, Al, Aharan, Baharatazam, La'a, Danachala, Watachala, La'a, Ya, La, Batha Waham, Anya, Hala, Quak, Wana Kalata, Batha Wa, Banya Yasha'ala. So,
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 14. Everything devoted in Israel shall be thine. Verse 15. Everything that openeth the matrix in all flesh, which they bring unto the Most High, whether it be of man or beasts, shall be thine. Nevertheless, the firstborn of man shalt thou surely redeem, and the firstling of unclean beasts shalt thou redeem. Verse 16. And those that are to be redeemed from a month old shalt thou redeem according to thine estimation for the money of 5 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary, which is 20 garrets. Verse 17. But the firstling of a cow, or the firstling of a sheep, or the firstling of a goat, thou shalt not redeem. They are holy. Thou shalt sprinkle their blood upon the altar, and shalt burn their fat for an offering made by fire, for a sweet savor unto the Most High, a sweet savor unto the Most High. Verse 18, and the flesh of them shall be thine as the wave of breast, as the wave breast, and as the right shoulder are thine. Verse 19, all the heave offerings of the holy things which the children of Israel offer unto the Most High have I given thee, and thy sons and thy daughters, and thee by a statute forever. It is a covenant of salt forever before the Most High unto thee and to thy seed with thee. Verse 20, and the Most High spake unto Aaron, thou shalt have no inheritance in their land, neither shalt thou have any part among them. I am thy part and thine inheritance among the children of Israel.
I saw his comments, Elisha. This cat here just burnt up none on my Facebook page. Ariel, yeah, he might even be. I don't know if he's a brother. He could be he could be an IUIC. Like, he could be a purple fag that's a troll, but he also could just be a Jewish man. But
No, he believes in he believes
Judaism.
He believes in that.
I see him comment on other brothers in the school post.
Yeah, he let some white man suck his baby's ride.
Yeah. So this cat here.
I remember him. I think I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he talking about good evening from Jerusalem. He don't live in Jerusalem. Listen, if you are in Jerusalem, stay there and love them when they get struck by Iran.
Yeah.
It's all just die with him. Shit, he love him so much. And listen, he's no different if he's a brother. He's no different than James that love Donald Trump. There are black people who love Trump. They was at a Black History rally in the White House. They're going to die with Donald Trump when Donald Trump dies. When the Most High God unalives our oppressor in this Third World War, keep loving the white man. Don't stop loving them. When you see them begin to get attacked by countries that you don't even know on a map, then just keep loving them. That's all. Keep loving your oppressor. Keep being the God loves everybody. I'm not going to fall into this fight fire with fire. I'm going to love hate with love. I'm going to conquer hate with love. Listen, keep doing it. Just know this, that when your oppressor gets put to death by the Iranians and by the Indonesians and by the East Indians and by the Arabs and by everybody else, you're going to die with him. That's how it worked in the big house. When the slave master got killed by Nat Turner, when Nat Turner's raid, or what they call the Nat Turner insurrection, happened, Nat Turner just didn't kill white slave owners. He killed the good boys that loved the white slave owner too. You good boys, you good black and Hispanic boys, the good boys, what they call them, your coons. I don't think you can really say that anymore. I'm gonna just call you Uncle Tom or Sambo. They died when Nat Turner committed his insurrection on the oppressor. The same thing is going to happen when the Iranians do it to your slave master in 2026. It's going to happen to you again. You're going to love your oppressor, and you're going to die. You're going to die with him. You loved him in the AIDS epidemic. Guess what happened? You got the most AIDS. You loved him when he got cancer. You got the most aggressive cancer. You loved his white women so much that they gave you all types of syphilis, gonorrhea, and everything in between. Now you are the ones who get the STD at a higher rate, and your children get it higher than their children. What affects your oppressor when you love them? It's going to come to you tenfold. Tenfold. I can guarantee it because I know history. So just like your oppressor dies from all different types of diseases and you get the worst ones, keep loving them. Because those World War III missiles and nukes, when they hit your oppressor, guess what, Elisha? They're going to hit you too. So just keep loving the white man. Just keep loving them.
And I just don't understand, like, cats like this dude, this dude here, this nigga right here is just like you said, he's the burnt up nigga who love white people.
That's it.
But okay, you can just go love the white man. Like, why do you have to be on the I.S.U.P.K's comments all the time defending your white zaddy? Like, I don't get it. You can just be over there, and I'm kind of glad cats like this. This is my opinion right now. I'm glad cats like you don't want to come in here. because you're just getting trained up to go suck on little kids' rides because that's what you believe in. That's the ideology and the practices you willingly want to participate in. You let a grown white man put his lips on your son's penis, and you want to come in here and ask those questions. I don't even know how you would be man enough to even be outside. I would be ashamed. So if that's what you want to participate in, you got far more problems. You got more problems in the war and the leaders in Israel. You let a man put his mouth on your baby's penis.
That's right.
And that's what you're going to do. You're going to have your mouth on little white baby's penis.
That's right.
Because that's what you believe in. You need to focus on that so you can get the grip just tight, just right. You can get the grip just right, and you can rip foreskins off of babies' penises. That's what that brother doing.
Yeah. And the Lord gonna kill you for it too.
He gonna destroy you.
That's it.
And then moving on. Right. That nigga get some more nerves.
Yeah, I see him all the brothers post. Listen, I mean, you won't. These people that are trolls, that purple sodomites, these guys, all the enemies of the U.P.K won't be around for much longer. Just remember that. You know, with everything going on that's affecting, just remember this. Whatever is affecting your oppressor is going to affect the enemies of the truth, because the enemies of the truth are in league with our oppressor. So just keep that in mind. When whatever affects your oppressor, when COVID happened, it affected that ties of doctrine. Right? Anything that affects the oppressor is going to affect your enemies. It's going to affect the truth's enemies. So whatever affects the oppressor is going to affect this cat here because he loves the oppressor. So when these bombs drop in Israel, that's what you are. If the bombs drop here, you're going to be affected by it. You're going to die. Your kids are going to die from it. So it don't matter that your son got his circumcision and his moil done by a Jewish rabbi, because he's going to die with you and that wife of yours when the Third World War happens. And guess where the U.P.K is going to be? Right here standing, waiting on those chairs to come. That's all. Go ahead, Elisha.
God. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Wala banya la loya hana natataya call ma aishar ba yasha'ala la hala hala ibadatum ashar home ibadyum ath ibadath ahal mawa. Verse 22. Wala yakwa rabwa why banya yasha'ala al ahal mawa'ai la sha'af hata'a la ba waf. Verse 23. Wa'ai bad ha la waya ha walaya ha wa'a I ba daf ahal mawa'ai wa home yasha'awa I wa nam kakwaf I walong la rathyakum waba the wat banya yasha'ala la'ab yana halawa wana halaya wa hala. Verse 24. Haya'ah ma'ai shar banya yasha'ala ashar yarayamwa la yahawa dar wa ma natataya lala wa ya salake la wa yam lana hala al kan amarathya laham bathawat banya yasha'ala la'ad yana hala wala kalwa nathala. Verse 25.
By the way, Elisha, that word is 7. Yeah, you going to 27. Oh, just so you know, that word is ma'ai-shara. Not ma'ai-shar. Ma'ai-shara. That's tied. 10th.
Ma'ai-shara. Okay, kind of the kind. Well, you debar Yahweh all mashallah mar. Verse 26. Well, all ahal yawon. Allah yawon. Da debar wa morat. Allah hom kaya da kwa how ma'af banya yasha'ala hama ashar nathya nakum ma'atum bana halafkum waharam tum waharamtum or tama waharamtama mama nawa dar wa math Yahweh ma'ashar man, hama Aishar. Verse 27. Wana kashab lacham, dar wa mafkum, dadagan, man, hagaran, waka mala, man, hayakwab.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the tenth in Israel for an inheritance for their service which they serve, even the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 22. Neither must the children of Israel henceforth come nigh the tabernacle of the congregation, lest they bear sin and die. Verse 23. But the Levites shall do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, that among the children of Israel they have no inheritance. Verse 24. But the tithes of the children of Israel, which thy offer as an heave offering unto the Most High, I have given to the Levites to inherit. Therefore I have said unto them, among the children of Israel they shall have no inheritance. Verse 25. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 26. Thus speak unto the Levites, and say unto them, when ye take of the children of Israel the tithes which I have given you from them for your inheritance, then ye shall offer up and offer an heave offering of it for the Most High, even a tenth part of the tithe. Verse 27. And this your heave offering shall be reckoned unto you as though it were the corn of the threshing floor, and as the fullness of the winepress. Verse 28.
No, 76. Numbers chapter 18, verse 28. Khan, Thor, Yamawah, Gam, Atham, Thor, Wamath, Yahweh, Makal, Ma'aisharam, Rath Yakum, Ashar, Thakwa, the Kwakwa, Ma'af, Manya Yasha'ala, Wanatatham, Mamanawa, Ab, Thara, Wanap, Thara Wamath, Yahweh, La Haram, Hakaham. Verse 29. Makal, Matana, Matana, Matanapyakam, Daryam, Dara Yamwa, Ab Tal, Dara Wamat, Yahweh, Makal, Halakwa, Ab, Makpadashwa, Mama Nawa. Verse 30. Wa Raf, Alaham, Baharyam Makam, Ab, Halakwa, Mama Nawa, Wana Khashab, Lalawa Yom, Kata Wak, Goran, Waka Dab Wa'af, Yaquab. Verse 31. Wala Kalathum, Athwa, Bakal, Makwa Wom, Atham, Wabayakam, Kayash, Shakar, Haba'a, Lakam, Kalap, Ibatakam, Bahal, Mawa'ai. Verse 32. Wala'a, Dasha'awa, Al Yawa, Hata'a, Baharyam Makom, Khalabwa, Mama Nawab, Wa'af, Kodashya, Banya, Yasha'ala La'a, Dakhalalawa, Wala'a, Damanawakwa. Numbers chapter 19, verse 1. Wa Yadabar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, wa all, Aharan, La Amar, Verse 2. Za'af, Kakwath, Hathawa, Ra, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, La Amar, Dabar, Al Banya, Yasha'ala, Wayahwahwa, Al Yah, Para, Adama, so like it, Adam, Dama, Dam, Yama, Ashar, Ayan, Ba, Mawam, Ashar, La Allah, Allah, Al Ya, Al Ya, Ah.
The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 28. Thus ye also shall offer a heave offering unto the Most High of all your tithes which ye receive of the children of Israel, and ye shall give therefore the Most High, the Most High's heaven, the Most High's have heave offering to Aaron the priest. Verse 29, out of all your gifts ye shall offer every heave offering of the Most High, of the best thereof, even the hallowed part thereof out of it. Verse 30, therefore thou shalt say unto them, when ye have heaved the best thereof from it, then it shall be counted unto the Levites as the increase of the threshing floor, and as the increase of the winepress. Verse 31, and ye shall eat it in every place, ye and your household, for it is your reward for your service in the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 32, and ye shall bear no sin by reason of it, when ye have heaved from it the best of it, neither shall ye pollute the holy things of the children of Israel, lest you die. Lest ye die. The book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, verse 2, this is the ordinance of the law which the Most High have commanded, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, that they bring thee a red heifer without spot, wherein is no blemish, and upon which never came yoke.
Numbers chapter 19, verse 3.
By the way, we are stopping at chapter 20, verse 1. I misspoke and told you the wrong verse. I gave you the verse above 19 and 22, but we stopping at the verse after that, which is 20 and 1.
20 and 1.
God.
One at the thumb, Atha, Al, Ala, Izar, Aliizar, Hakahan, Wahawatazah, Ya'af, Atha, Al, Mahawatazah, Lamachana, Washakhat, Atha, Lapanyawa. Verse 4, Walahwak, Ala, Aliazar, Hakahan, Madama. Madama, Tazab, Iwa, Itazab, Iwa, Wahazab, Al, Naha, Panya, Ahal, Mawai, Madama, Shabbat, Pa'imyu, verse 5. Washarap, Up, Hapa, Ra, La'ai, Yanyawa, Up, Ira, Wa'af, Bashara, Wa'af, Dama, Al, Parashah, Yasharap, verse 6. Walakwak, Hakahan, Aitaza, Iraz, it's like an Araz, Zawab, Washanya, Dawa, La'ai, Wahashalayak, Al, Dawak, Sharapaf, Hapara, that's Hapara, Hapara, verse 7. Wakabas, Bagadyawa, Hakahan, Warakataza, is that right? Or Wakataza, Wakataza,
I'm looking where you at now, like shot. You know,
Sure.
I'm a cop's on, right?
Bashura, Bamyam,
Bashar.
Bashara, Bamyam, Waha, Yaba, Wa'a, Al, Halafana, Watama, Hafahan, I, Ra. Verse 8, Wahasharap, Ata, Yakabas, Bagadyuba, Bamyam, Warahataza, Basharawa, Bamayam, Watama, I, Ra. Where am I stopping?
9.
Verse 9. Right here. Verse 9. Wasap, Ayash, Tahawar, Ap, Apar, Hapara, Waha, Nayach, Maha, Mahawataz, what's that? Mahawataza, Lama Hana, Mama Hawam, Tahawar, Wahayath, La Aidath, Manya Yasha'ala, Lama Shamaraf, Lama Shah.
Lama Shamara.
Lama Shamaraf, Lamya, Bana,
Nah.
not Salaki, Nada, Hata, Salak, Hataaf, Hawa, Hayo. So like Hawa,
The book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 3. And ye shall give her unto Eleazar, the priest, that may bring her forth without the camp, and one shall slay her before his face. Verse 4. And Eleazar, the priest, shall take of her blood with his finger and sprinkle of her blood directly before the tabernacle of the congregation 7 times. Verse 5. And one shall burn the heifer in his sight, her skin and her flesh and her blood with her dung shall he burn. Verse 6. And the priest shall take the cedar wood and hyssop and scarlet and cast it into the midst of the burning of the heifer. Verse 7. The priest shall wash his clothes, and he shall bathe his flesh in water, and afterward he shall come into the camp, and the priest shall be unclean until the evening. Verse 8. And he that burneth her shall wash his clothes in water, and bathe his flesh in water, and shall be unclean until the evening. So like you said, that's evening, right?
Right. That's when evening is the evening come. Sun goes down.
Verse 9. And a man that is clean shall gather up the ashes of the heifer and lay them up without the camp in a clean place, and it shall be kept for the congregation of the children of Israel for a water of separation. It is purification for sin.
Numbers chapter 19, verse 10. Wakabas, ha sap, av, apar, ha av, bagadyawa, watama, I, ra, hayata, labanya, yasha'ala, walagar, hagar, bathawakam, lakakwaf, I, verse 11. Hanagai, Bamath, Lakal, Nashap, so like Napash, Idom, Watama, Watama, Shabai, Yum. Verse 12. Hawa, Yatha, Yatha, Kata'a, Bawa, Bayawam, Hashalash, Hashalayashia, Wabayawam, Hasha Bayaya, Yatahar, Wa'am, La'a, Yatha Kata'a, Bayawam, Hashalashya. So like Hashalayashya. Waba Yawon. Hashabayai. La'a Yatahar. Verse 13. Kal Hanagai. Bamath. Bana Pash. Hadam. No, that's Hadam. Yeah, Hadam. Ashar. Yamuwath. Wala Yatha Khata'a Masha Khan Yahweh Tama'a Wana Karatha Hanapach Haha Wa'a Maya Sha'al Kaya Maya Bada La'a Zarak Al Yawa Tama Ya Iwai Tama Athwa Bawa Bawa. Verse 14. Za'af Hatha Rarah Adam Kayai Yamawath Mahal Haba'a Al Ha Waha Shar Bahal Yatam Shabbat Yam. Verse 15. Wakal Koya Pathawach Ashar Ya'an Taza Mayai Pathayab Al Yawad Tama Hayo.
Tamaha.
Is it Tama'a? Tama'a, and it's Hawa'a. Hawa'a. Verse 16. I'm stopping at 17.
You stopping at
16.
Well,
Well, call Shar, your guy, Al Panya Hashada Bachalal Haral Awa Bamath Awa Ba'itazam Adam Awa Bakora. So like a Bakwabar. Yatam, is it Yatama? They're right there.
Yatama'a.
Yatama'a. Shabbat. Yum.
The book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 10. And he that gathereth the ashes of the heifer shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even, and it shall be unto the children of Israel and unto the stranger that sojourneth among them for a statute forever. Verse 11, he that touches the dead body of any man shall be unclean 7 days. Verse 12, he shall purify himself with it on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day he shall be clean. But if he purify not himself the 3rd day, then the 7th day he shall not be clean. Verse 13, whosoever toucheth the dead body of any man that is dead, and purifieth not himself, defileth the tabernacle of the Most High, and that soul shall be cut off from Israel, because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him. He shall be unclean, his uncleanliness is yet upon him. Verse 14, this is the law. When a man dieth in a tent, all that come into the tent and all that is in the tent shall be unclean 7 days. And every open vessel which hath no covering bound upon it is unclean. Verse 16, and whosoever toucheth one that is slain with a sword in the open fields, or a dead body, or a bone of a man, or a grave, shall be unclean 7 days. Verse 17, and for an unclean person they shall take of the ashes of the burnt heifer of purification for sin, and running water shall be put thereto in a vessel. Is there too?
Come, there too.
Come.
You stopped at 16?
I stopped at 17.
You supposed to start at 16.
Oh,
I gotta read 17. So where's 16 again? 17 is where he started.
Okay, sir. Verse 16, and whosoever toucheth one that is slain with a sword in the open field, or a dead body, or a bone of a man, or a grave, shall be unclean 7 days.
Just the law of being unclean, the unclean laws of being dead, dead bodies, dead carcasses, flesh, those things. If you touch it or around it, you are unclean. When I say around it, meaning if you were to go and touch somebody that touched one of these things, you would be unclean, but you would not be unclean for 7 days. You would be unclean until evening. But the person who touched the dead body at the burial, at the service for the funeral, for the burial, if you go to a burial cemetery, then you are unclean for 7 days. But if you just simply touch someone that was there, you're only unclean until sundown. All right, go ahead, Elisha. So we can comment what kind.
Numbers chapter 19, verse 17. Wala papa, la tama, ma'ai sharapath, haha, ta'ath, wanathan, al yawa, mayam, hat, kayayam, al hoya. Verse 18. Wala kwak, azawab, watabal, mam yom, ayash, tahawur, wahaza, ha ha ha, wa ha ha ha. Sorry, ha call ha hoyim, wa hana pashwa, ashar, hayawa, shon, wa hana gad, ba'aitazam, awa, bahalal, awa, ba'maf, awa, ba'kobar. Verse 19. Wahaza hatahor al hatama'a bayawam hashalayashya waba yawam hashabayai wakata awa bayawam hashabayai wakabas bada magagyawa warakataza bamyam watahor ba'ira. Verse 20. Wa ayash ashar yatama'a wa la'a yathakata'a wanatharatha hana pash hahawa'a mathawat hakwa ha kaya'af makwa dash Yahweh tama'a maya nada la'a zarak Iowa al yawa tama'a hawa'a. Verse 21. Wahayata laham lachakwat Iwalam wamaza maya hanada yaka bas bagagwa wahana gai bamya hanada yatama'a I ha'ai ra. Verse 22, Wakal, Ashar, Yagat, Bawa, Hatama'a, Yatama'a, Wahana Pash, Hanaga, I, Data, Ma'a, I, Ha'ai Ra, Yahai Ra. You said verse 1?
Yup, 20 and 1.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 1. Wayaba'awa, Banyah, Yasha'ala, Kal, Hai Da, Madabar, Tazan, Bakha, Dash, Hara Ashwan, Waya Shab, Ha'ai, Makwadash, Wathamath, Sham, Mar Yom, Wathakwa, Bar, Sham.
Oh, you come on.
The book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 17. And for an unclean person, they shall take of the ashes of the burnt heifer of purification for sin, and running water shall be put thereto in a vessel. Verse 18, and a clean person shall take a hyssop and dip it in the water and sprinkle it upon the tent and upon all the vessels and upon the persons that were there, and upon him that touched a bone or one slain or one dead or a grave. Verse 19, and the clean person shall sprinkle upon the unclean on the third day, and on the seventh day, he shall purify himself and wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and shall be clean at even. Verse 20. But the man that shall be unclean and shall not purify himself, that soul shall be cut off from among the congregation, because he hath defiled the sanctuary of the Most High. The water of separation hath not been sprinkled upon him. He is unclean. Verse 21. And it shall be a perpetual statute unto them, that he that sprinkleth the water of separation shall wash his clothes, and he that toucheth the water of separation shall be unclean until even. And also the unclean person toucheth shall be unclean, and the soul that toucheth it shall be unclean until even.
Ooh. 21. You're gonna be in chapter 20, verse 1.
The book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 1. Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, unto the desert, Zin, in which, right, sir?
No, you're right.
In the first month, and the people abode in Kadesh, and Miriam died there and was buried there.
Elisha, you wanted to say anything? Yeah, anything you wanted to say?
Oh, I mean, closing out. Look, I don't even. We just going back on the wars, just real quick, just briefly. Christians, who you praying for?
Right.
Who you praying for? You praying for the people getting bombed, or you praying for the people that's doing the bombing?
Damn right.
If you don't have the truth, you don't know who to pray for.
Damn right.
That's all.
Damn right. April 4th, the Lord's Passover. Pay those Passover fees. Everyone get that Passover fee paid. Pay your tithes. Support this truth. Come into the truth if you are not. Earn them that. Do your 90 days and earn that Hebrew name. And with that, I buy them just us up here. Go ahead, Elisha. And then you want to scoot down this way. Both of y'all do. Scoot down that way. There you go. Left hand, there you go.
Layash,
Extended.
oh,
There
extended.
you
Layash Yahanna.
go. There you go. Go ahead, then you drink it. All right, I imagine everyone stand. Hey, grab that scroll just like you did from the bottom of that thing.
Is that the strong beer?
Yeah.
This strong.
All right, you got it?
I'm coming, sir.
All right, there you go. My bad, Salakia. All right. I imagine everyone stand. Well, Panya Hapadam, which means to rise and face the east. Elisha, scoot back some. I want to scoot back some. Towards me. Scoot back towards me. There you go. Y'all got it.
The Lord's Prayer. Abadawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakuka.
Malakuka.
Kabah.
Kabah.
Ratazah.
Ratazah.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Maharatazah.
Ratazah.
Kabah.
Kawah.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Vashemayim.
Hashemayim.
The thunder now.
The thunder now.
Lacham.
Lacham.
How.
Come.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Vasalak now.
Vasalak now.
Kawabak now.
Kabawak now.
Kasalak now.
Kasalak now.
Kawabaki now.
Kabawak now.
Wala'ah.
Wala.
Kabiyah now.
Kabiyah now.
Banasayawam.
Bunda say one.
Abab.
Abab.
Awashaya now.
Awashaya now.
Mayam.
Mayan.
Rock.
Rock.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Lekha.
Laka.
Hamalak.
Lakwa.
Wa'ala.
Wow.
The Parva.
Para.
La'ibalamu.
Aman.
Aman.
Aman. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our
And
debts.
forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us from me.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom
And the power.
and the power
And the glory.
and the glory
Forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. Of God, the power Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Shem Yahushua.
By I.S.U.P.K.
Baba Kusha.
Baba Kusha.
The thunder now.
The thunder now.
Paka.
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 La Pa.
La Ba.
Call Magala.
Call Makala.
Call Madawa.
Call Marawa.
Paka.
Paka.
La Taho.
Not to all.
Amatazarai.
Papa sounds right.
Paka.
Paka.
La Hapa.
La Papu.
Maki.
Mbafu.
Paka.
Paka.
Alakawa.
Awakawa.
Atama.
Sama out.
Door Sham.
Garusha.
Shem Yahushua.
By I.S.U.P.K. Yahushua.
Wadaman.
Wadaman. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of
In the
Yahushua.
name of Yahushua.
Please.
Please
Give us the power.
give us the power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All men of
All
sickness.
man of sickness.
And all men of disease.
And all man of
The
disease.
power to cleanse them.
The power to cleanse them.
The power to raise the
The
dead.
power to raise the
The
dead.
power against the unclean
The power
spirits.
against the unclean spirit.
To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. The prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Shem Yahushua.
I.S.U.P.K. Yahushua.
Barak Lanau.
Barak now.
By Yashalah.
Wayashah.
Waha.
Waha.
By Yasapar.
Bayasar.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
The gun.
A gun.
The gun.
A gun.
By Shem Yahushua.
I.S.U.P.K. Yahushua.
The Wadaman.
So why not mine? What we just said in the English was Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha.
Asha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahar.
All the heart.
Ayah.
Bayan.
Yabah.
Yabaa.
Izar.
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 Ma'an.
Ma'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Waharatazah.
Waratazah.
Al Yatham.
Al Yatham.
Lamawat.
Ramawat.
Rizgal.
Regal.
Al Yanawam.
All Yanawam.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Tanah.
Anah.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Bala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayasham.
Yayashah.
Shavamah.
Shabamah.
Yasha'al.
Yasha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazal.
Tazal.
Al Yah.
Al Yah.
Yamdika.
Yamdika.
Yavamah.
Yavamah.
Hashemash.
Hashemah.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakayah.
Yakayah.
Wayarah.
Wayarah.
Malayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashemar.
Nakal Ra.
Makal Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashemar.
Afnapash.
Afnapash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashemar.
Taza'at.
Tazab.
Wabwat.
Wabwat.
Maita.
Ma'isa.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awalam.
Awalam.
Aman.
Amen. I will lift up mine eyes into the
I
hills.
will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my
From
help?
whence cometh my
My
help?
help coming from Yahweh,
My help coming from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot
He
to
will
be
not
moved.
suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
neither slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth,
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahai.
Alahai.
Al-Damiyalahai.
Adam Yalakah.
Al-Dakarah.
Well, all
The Shequat.
that's your quad.
All.
All
Kiyahana.
the Yahanna.
Abiyabi.
I will yabi.
Yahamayawam.
Yahamayawam.
Mashanai.
Well, my Shanai.
Sha'awa.
Nashawa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amikim.
Alam.
Yariyam.
Yariyam.
Sawa.
Yariyam was Sawa.
Wayataya Aitazawa.
Where say I tell the what?
Altazap Pawanyika.
Out is that one.
Amawa.
I'm a what?
Latham.
Lakawa.
Wanakaki.
Wanaka.
Wagoya.
Magoya.
Wala.
Wala.
Yazako.
There's a call.
Shamya Shah.
Sham Yasha.
Awa.
I want.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Never Aitazawa.
Now I tell the what?
La.
La.
Yafad.
Yakan.
Ayu.
Ayu.
Waya.
Baya.
Yafarakko.
Rakawaf.
Ahalu. Alawam.
I want.
Wayashamaal.
Where Shema?
Wab.
Mawaba.
Wagari.
Wagari.
The ball.
The ball.
Waimawa.
Waimawa.
Wamala.
Why not?
Alashan.
Palasha.
Anya Shabi.
Amdi.
Tazawo.
Tazawo.
Gamashawo.
Gamashawo.
Nalaba.
Galawa.
Aimam.
Aiman.
Tayo.
Ayu.
Zawaba.
Zerawa.
Abayalawa.
The bunny of
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadi.
Kayab.
Kasayasa.
Kasayasara.
Gayabi.
Kayabi.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Oyashwan.
Yashwan.
Yashamad.
Nashimad.
Bayandara.
Bayandara.
Hayo.
Ayu.
Damam.
Demam.
Nadam.
The Adam.
Shayatam.
Shay Thumb.
Nadiyamo.
Nadiyam.
Dairam.
Dairam.
Zamu.
Because I was
Sabat.
because about
It's a Zalmana.
it's an album now.
All the say come.
I'm gonna say come
The Shaw.
the show.
I'm a what?
I'm a walk.
They were shot.
Now you're shot.
The now.
The double.
Ah. No what?
Now what?
The high.
Alahaya.
The Hayat.
Alahaya.
Say a dumb shit.
Shit.
The Gaggle.
Go.
The Wash.
The quad.
The Funny Raka.
The Punyaka.
Anch. The Ivory Out.
The Irie out.
The Hab. The
Bukalahab.
Hat.
The Lahat.
Her Yo.
Or young.
Khan. Band up.
There were double.
What's the Hab?
Aside.
What was some pop?
What was so a pop?
That was alone.
The Balam.
But
Voila.
Punya home.
Punya.
All one.
For a long.
Make a question.
Where question Gasham
Yahweh,
Yahweh
Bashwa, Shibao,
where Baal
Idea,
Idea
Where's the farm?
where
Where
back
the eye,
where the eye
Kaya,
Kaya
Shimka,
Shimka
Yahweh,
Yahweh
the Bible,
the body
Ow, the one,
the one
Ow, Calm,
Call
the righteousness,
Aman keep not thy silence O Yahweh
keep not thy silence, O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace
hold not thy peace,
and be not still O Yahweh
and be not still, O Yahweh,
for
lo,
thy enemies making tumult
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head
have lifted up the head.
they have taken crafty counsel against thy
They
people
have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy
and consulted against thy enemies.
they have said
They have said,
come
Come,
and let us cut them off from
and
thee
let us cut them off from me in the name,
at the name of Israel
at the name of Israel.
maybe no more in
Maybe
remembrance
no more remember.
for they have consulted together with one
They have
consent
consulted together with one consent.
they have confederate against
They are
the
confederate against the
tabernacles of Edom
tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites,
Moab
the Moab,
and the Haggerite
and the Haggerite,
Baal
the Baal,
and Ammon
and Ammon,
and Amalek and
Amalek,
the Philistine
Philistine,
with the inhabitants of
with the
Tyre
inhabitants of Tyre.
also is joined with them.
That's also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They have
life
hope in the children of Lot.
Salah
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
the
Kasam
wicked Kasam,
which perished in Israel
Spirit didn't know.
they became as dung for
They
them
became as dung for the earth.
make their nobles like
Make
Oreb
their nobles like a ring,
and like Zed
and like Zed,
yea
yea,
all their princes
all the princes,
as Sabbath
as the Bible,
and as the
and
moon
as the Mona,
who said
said,
let us take to
let us
ourselves
take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
oh my power
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the
and
wind
as a stubble before the wind,
as the fire burned the wood
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame set at the mountains on
and as the
fire
flame set the mountains on fire.
so persecute them with thy
So
tempest
persecute them with thy
and
tempest,
make them afraid with thy
make
smoke
them afraid with thy storm.
fill their faces with shame
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy
that they
name
may seek thy name.
oh Yahweh
Oh, Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded,
and troubled forever
and tremble forever.
yea
Yea,
let them be put to
let
shame
them be put to shame,
and perish
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth
over all the earth.
so be
So be the prayer of the blessings of the power structure. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh
Why Yahweh Shah?
why Yahweh Shah
Why Mayaka Allah?
why Mayaka
Why Lahai?
why Allah
Batazabia.
Fasatab Yahweh
Alawap Yahan.
Allah Yahweh
Alawap Yahan.
Allah
Asaranyam.
Hasarani
Alkatazayanya.
Aquadazayanda
Alfayoyaya.
Yahweh
Wati.
why
Yahweh.
Yahweh
Bashem Yahweh Shah.
Shimmy Yahweh Shah
Wanaman.
One bless you Yahweh
Bless you, Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shah
And Yahweh Shah.
and Mike
And Mike.
and the angels
And the angels.
commanding general Yahweh
Commanding General Yahweh.
generals
The generals.
the captains
The captains.
the officers
The officers.
the troopers
The troopers.
and the sisters
And the sisters.
Yahweh
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shah
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
thank you
Thank you.
so be it.
So be it.
Sar which means to turn men of Israel gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah so you're gonna face me Sar Yahweh Shimmy Yahweh Shah Barak Sar face and turn the light Shah
Yeah, Bashem Yahweh Shah. Brak. Yeah.
Sar you can put it down now if I want put it sit yourself down all right, men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, I'm Shabbat. Imagine, Barak,
Yeah, Bashem Yahweh Shah. Brak.
Yajim Sar, face the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Imagine, Barak,
Yahweh Shema. Bashem Yahweh Shah.
Yajim class dismissed. Let's have a service between. Go ahead, Elisha. You got to press it one more.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under commanding General Yahanna presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover. Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahanna. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you step.